What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot of things happening. More 5090s catching on fire. I guess Battlefield 6 is just way too much for those 5090s to handle, because when you guys see the pictures, man, this dude's computer was on fire. Like, on fire. And then we got a 4090 and a handheld, so let's see, maybe that thing might catch on fire too. But let's go and get to today's video and let's find out what happens next. So here we go. So firstly, this is pretty darn cool. It looks like the Legion Go, right? But this is a 12.5-inch 4K gaming handheld powered by an Nvidia RTX 4090 laptop GPU in this screen here. This is honestly pretty dope. Don't know how much it would cost for someone to make this or not, but essentially this dude got it to function here. Looks like this system specs are a Core i9-14900HX CPU paired with a 4090 laptop GPU. 1200 IPS, 12.5-inch IPS panel, has a native 4K screen in this thing. Dude, that pixel density has to be so dense. But it's got 64 gigs of memory too. Wow. And 2 terabytes of storage. So a dude can make this. It's got a 50-watt milliamp battery, which isn't much, you know, so you could probably get about 30 minutes on this thing on a battery if you're traveling somewhere. But you definitely would have to be plugged in with this thing to a wall, just like the Asus ROG, like the first one. But this is pretty nifty. If you guys want to read this and want to tackle a project like this, I will leave the article down below for you guys to check it out. But with that, let's move on to the next piece here. So AMD releases the RX 9060 non-XT variant 8GB, and this is made by Sapphire. Some of the benchmarks here are right here in this article, showing you guys in Chinese what the FPSs are. Obviously, we'll wait for some third-party benchmarks to come out, but as of right now, for 1080p gaming, the non-XT variant is actually closer to the 5060, and it's over 19% faster than the RTX 5050. Now, if you're wanting something for some of the quick games or anything just modern in your system and you want something cheap, this is probably a good way to start getting your hands into PC gaming, you know. Or if you want an older system or play older games that don't require too much, but you want a more modern system, I mean, this is something you can look into. Obviously, I don't know the price yet. The article doesn't show that here, at least, but you know, if it's under 200 bucks, 150 bucks, maybe. But again, the used market, you guys can still pick up most likely more powerful GPUs than this thing out there in the used market. So completely up to you, but this is out for you guys to read, so that article will be down below as well. Now, the 5090D version 2 costs as much as the original 5090D, but it's been cut down to 24 gigs of VRAM. So I don't need to go any further into this thing. You guys can check this out. There's a lot of issues and things like that going on in the world, but the V2 appears to be 2% slower than the 5090D. Right now, I'm guaranteeing you guys, they have here in the chart 5080 Super rumored, and then we got the 5070 Ti rumored with 28 gigs of VRAM. I would rather get a 5090D version 2, because I mean, dude, like, if they're the same price as the 5080 Super, I don't know, but we'll find out. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If I was in China, I'd probably try and buy one of these things if it's cheaper than a normal 5090, of course, but I don't know what the conversion is for 16500 RMB is, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But in other words, the Zotac GeForce RTX 5090 exploded and caught on fire in this dude's system, but it is not the power connector's fault. here in this article, it does talk that it looks like to be a fault in the design, right, of the GPU or somewhere in the manufacturing process. So it's not necessarily saying that it is the GPU connector doing this, but we are seeing a lot more of these cards catching on fire, and this one is pretty drastic, as you guys can see here in the image. This thing literally caught on fire. Like, this dude's system is toast. Now the nice thing is with this particular guy, he bought this as a full pre-built system, so it's already back in the shop and they're taking care of it and they're studying what the issue is with this thing. But imagine that you're playing Battlefield, next thing you know, your stuff just catches on fire and you're like, man, this game is so realistic. It's so realistic, I can smell fire. But then your stuff just freezes. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys. And more 5090s catching on fire. Well, hey, let's hope those 5080 supers aren't super fiery. But this is Red Zone signing off, keeping it real, keep it high, keeping it raw. Your normal 9 to 5 guy, bringing some high quality content for you guys to enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. You guys know what it is. Leave me some comments down below what you guys think of today's video, and if you guys want to see some other cool things, let me know as well. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later.